Welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today. If you have never been to our channel before, we're all about motorcycle rallies, we're about RVing, and we're also just about getting ready to do bike builds for veterans. So stay tuned, but today we're going to talk about some numbers that we got back from Sturgis. So let's jump right into it.
Stay tuned and find out what they are.
So the numbers we're going to be giving you today is from the revenue of the tax collection. Hey, everybody knows about that. So South Dakota Department of Revenue tax collection for 2023 for the Sturgis Rally, totally, they collected $1,446,526 totally.
The revenue from the temporary vendors was down about 6% from 2022, which was last year. Last year, they collected about $902,000. This year, 2023, they only collected $818,000.
Yep, so they're down a little bit. They said about 6%. So, overall that. But collections included the tourism tax, which is $273,000, almost $274,000. We rounded up to $274,000. And the municipal tax is $354,000, rounding that up.
A portion this year, they think that the decrease in the tax revenue is because the state tax rate went down from 4.5, which was last year, to 4.2 this year. That took effect on July 1st.
Now, the city taxes around there, they do always jack them up around 9% during the rally. So that's pretty much that. So around the Sturgis area, they had 913 temporary vendors, which really, after all, it's only 4 less than they had in 2022.
In Meade and Lawrence counties, they collected about $1,075,750 in taxes. They had about 725 vendors. That was about 8% less than they had in 2022.
For our southern Black Hills, which includes Rapid City, Custer, Keystone, and Hill City, they had $363,000 worth of taxes they collected. They were down 5%. So if you haven't seen the video that we put out about a week or two ago, we actually gave you what the city came out with their total number of attendees. And the way they come up with these attendees is the rubber bands that they put around on the highway, on the
Junction, Lozelle, all the little roads all around coming in and out of Sturgis.
And if you look at right now, the city limits actually crosses over the 90 now. So they're considering anybody that drives through. So what the language is that they used is traffic that went through Sturgis. Okay, so remember that. They came up with 458,161 vehicles passed through Sturgis. So take that with a grain of salt. Because it's, when I look at these kind of things, I think this year, probably my guess would have been around 200,000 people probably actually came to Sturgis for the rally, counting all the areas around and things like that. That's kind of what my number would be. We actually talked to one of the vendors that actually has a full-time store there, and they did some calculations too, and they kind of came up with, actually I was about 150 to 175. She came back and told us around 200,000. So I'm going to go ahead and go with her number because she's probably a little bit more accurate on her estimating of how they went through and clicked through, and for like 45 minutes, several times throughout the days, they did that. They averaged it based on their sales. They kind of came up with a number, and this is what they come up with when they actually go to most of the rallies. And so they're pretty close probably with what the attendance was. Let me know down here in the comments what you think. If you think there was more people than 200,000 there or less, what do you think what your attendance was for this year? It's definitely was down, I think, from this year. But the one thing that I seen more than anything else was Sunday. That first Sunday when, we had all that rain on Thursday and Friday and some on Saturday. Sunday was so crowded down on Main Street. We talked to the chief there of the police, and he actually told us he felt that there was more traffic on that Sunday compared to the 75th. And all these numbers are actually numbers that came out from the state and also from the city of Sturgis. So that's where our facts are coming from. So if you think there's anything different, let us know. And if we get any more new information on Sturgis, because of course, Sturgis is the biggest motorcycle rally in the United States. Actually, after we talked to a lot of our foreigners, international travelers.
That's right.
They all say that, yes, Sturgis is the granddaddy of all motorcycle rallies. So let us know too. Are you thinking about going to the 84th? Or are you going to wait till the 85th? Let us know. We're going to be there both years, the 84th, the 85th. And if you're interested in staying where we are, we're going to be coming out next week with a video telling you where we're at. We're only going to have limited spots. They do have some cabins and also plenty of room for tents. So we're going to give you that information next week. Once it's all ironed out and everything's all set up, we'll have some meet and greets and all kinds of excitement going on. And meanwhile, we're getting ready to head out to Ocean City. Yep. Got a bunch of great stuff going to be going on there. And then the granddaddy of our baby rallies that we're going to is going to be Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Yep. I really love Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. This will be my first time to actually spend a full week there.
Right.
So we can check it out and see all the great things to do. And we're going to be giving you guys all kinds of great information. This year, it's almost... it may be double the size. Yep. You know, they actually say they have around 200,000 to 300,000 people show up. I don't know. When we went, it was actually during the pandemic, and Fayetteville decided they didn't want to do it anymore. They're more interested in their college football games than they are motorcycle people. So we all moved over to Rogers and out to Eureka Springs, and there's a new campground out there, Flathead.
Rally Point.
That's right. It's going to be a great party place. There's some hill climbing, they're going to have some drag racing, they're going to have all kinds of excitement.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to get back to old school bike rally. So put that on the calendar. What do I think? What's the day? The
22nd, I believe, to the 24th.
Yep, might be the 21st. And so check that out. We'll be there. So
September.
That's right. So it's coming up here.
That's right.
About 30 days away. So with that, we're going to leave you.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you got a lot out of this information we gave you. If you know anything different, let us know. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, if you've been watching, I just took a quick shot of I laid out some of my banners today. And I put a quick shot out there on Patreon. Nobody else is going to get to see them until we get them all hung up. So we got the rest of the drywall showing up tomorrow. Actually be today when you're watching this video. The drywall will be coming up. Hopefully by the weekend, by the time Labor Day weekend's over, we'll have all the drywall up. I don't know if we're going to get it painted in time because it's really hot out here. So we'll have to see if we can get that done or not. If we can get it all painted, and we'll start putting the banners up. We've got the inside of the studio. It is all done and finished. We're just waiting. I got the pictures showing up tomorrow, which will actually be today. So we'll be starting to hang those up and setting it all up. So we'll be very unique on what we have. We have a lot of great signs we're putting up, some great banners. I got the great one from...
Bruce Rossmeyer.
That's right. That's a big, giant one. We also got one from the Beaver Bar. It's over 10 years old, the banner is, and it's in perfect shape. I also got one from one of our subscribers, gave us one from 50 years ago.
Yep. Or it was the
50th anniversary. So it's 33 years ago. So that one's pretty neat. I'm going to let you guys look at that one. We're going to go ahead and hang it up. But if you think I should leave it original like it is, or if I should take it to a painter and have him touch it all up to make it
Restore it.
Yeah, look good as new, or would you rather me keep it original? So we're going to let you guys decide that.
And
but we got
some
great ones.
Your 75th banner from Indian.
That's right. So that's going to be really neat. We got that. We're going to be hanging that up. So we got some really cool banners. We got one from Black Hills Harley. Got a brand new one from them. I got a couple of them from Willie's Tropical Chopper Show. Two of them brand new ones he just had printed up. And I can't believe he gave them to us, but big shout out to Willie. But we're going to show you all those. We're going to give shout outs for all those. We got Dakota gauges. I got one from them. Got all kinds of great things we're going to be showing you. And then we'll be starting, hopefully sometime this fall, we're going to take you out with us and show you when we start buying these bikes. Or if our dealerships that have kind of said they might work with us, if they end up donating ones to our cause. And all of our bikes that we're going to be doing is, we don't have a nonprofit or organization or anything like that set up, but we're going to be getting parts from some of the bigger companies out here, and we're going to be fixing them all up, and then we're going to turn them around and give them through the veteran organizations to guys that have PTSD and girls.
Our veterans.
Yep. And so that's how we're going to work our system, and so that way we're not going to have anything really involved with who they go to. We're going to let them pick the people, and then we're going to be following them for the next year or so, how they like the bike, how it worked out for them, if it helped them, all that kind of great stuff. So we're going to have some really great information coming out in the next year. That's it.
I guess, because I already did my part a long time ago. Yes, I did.
All right. So we'll see all of you in the next video.
Bye.